know the current numbers of the people cases that have been infected by this virus stands at 151,760.
A resounding message from the clergy across the country. An appeal for calm, vigilance and stepping up on basic hygiene.
The thing we must remember, we've come through lots of things as human beings. And what we ask people to do, to also be in prayer about this. And to give encouragement to people who may be fearful as well. When you have the information, let's try to educate our fellow brothers. I think we should show that message of care and love to our fellow sisters and brothers.
Precautionary measures are being taken.
People coming to church sick, the exposure to our children's church, to some of the elderly patients that come to our church, to people with chronic conditions who are at a higher risk of getting severe disease. I think as a church we remain, guided by our National Institute for Communicable Diseases, the National Department of Health, around, how at some point we may have to reconsider how we congregate and also consider how we, plan our mass events in the near future.
Churches across the country are doing all they can to help curb the virus spreading.
For communion as well, we took a decision for the first time that we are not going to give people the wine from one common glass, but wine will not be taken by all, but only the priest, they only take the bread. So those are the measures that are in place to prepare or to curb the spread of the virus inside our church. And then also we do not wash their feet directly with water. We sprinkle them before taking communion, which is what we'll be doing also for our upcoming Passover services.
In Cape Town, the Anglican Archbishop has raised concerns that South Africans and the rest of the African continent are not taking the coronavirus seriously enough. He's warned of catastrophic consequences should COVID-19 spread uncontrollably and has called on South Africans and clergymen to suspend physical contact with one another.
Now, we need to suspend physical contact with one another at a peace. Don't shake hands or embrace. Instead, wave hands at one another. Suspend direct physical contact when you bless or lay hands on one another. Suspend contact between communicants and the chalice by offering only the consecrated water, that's a wafer or bread. Only the priest should take the wine.
Church leaders in Limpopo met provincial health officials to discuss the impact of the coronavirus on the upcoming Easter gatherings, as the province will host the biggest Easter gathering at the ZCC headquarters in Moria, outside Polokwane. Nozintombi Mia, SABC News, Johannesburg.